Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk a little bit about this, why I decided to switch from the kit lens. It's a kit lens which is a lot of times sold with as a complete with a body camera. It's a 16 to 50, 3.5 to 5.6, and why I decided to switch it to a 18 to 105 f4 G lens from Sony. I bought this lens as a used lens from the second market, and why I decided to switch it. There was a few things about when I decided. So the first one, 18 to 105 gives you a 6x optical zoom, so that's a crazy and just amazing focal length. It's just crazy. It's so much that until you will use it, you will not understand how much is it. So 6x zoom, it's a lot. It's just amazing focal length, and it's 2 times more than in a kit lens. So in a kit lens, when you have from 16 to 50, and here you've got from 50 to 105, it's twice as much. So it's just a huge difference. So that was first thing about why I decided to switch to this lens. The second thing is constant f4. Yes, as you can see in here, f4, it's also a big deal for a photographer and especially for a filmmaker. When you have constant f4, your exposure is not changing while you are zooming in or zooming out. So this is a cool feature, and it's important because you already set your exposure, and you are going to zoom a little bit or zoom out a little bit, and then in a kit lens your exposure is changing, and you are getting darker or brighter picture. And in here with constant f4, your aperture, your exposure is not changing. So that's a very nice feature, and I think it's important for a lot of people. Yeah. Okay, and you can think that 18, because this lens begins in 18 to, and it's 105, you can think you can be not sure if is it enough. 18, is it enough wide for vlogging? And I was checking, and is it enough? And it's equivalent of 27 millimeter. 27 millimeter is about this what you have in most smartphones now. It's also equivalent of 27 millimeter, 26. So it's definitely enough for vlogging. So it's also a good lens for that kind of music, not that kind of videos. This lens is also good for vlogging. This lens and the kit lens, they both have similar sharpness. They are not too sharp, but maybe just good enough for photography. They are not nothing this is not anything special, but I think that is sharp enough for most of cases for amateur photography. So they are similar in sharpness, so that was the next thing. I was not worried to changing about this lens because I know that kind of sharpness. It's not the sharpest lens, but it's good enough. Okay, now the OSS, so optical steady shot, which you have included in this lens, is very good. I think that maybe you watched already a lot of videos about this, and I also watched and I was testing, and I will link below my test with this OSS, and it's very good optical steady shot system. So that was the next reason for me to buy in this lens, because when you are going to film, it has a very good optical steady shot. So that was a 1 point for me. Okay, the next one is that one little thing. So it has included power zoom. If you already know what is power zoom, I think you like it. And you can zoom in or zoom out just in electronical way. You don't have to rotate it, and you can just use it, this little switch in here, or you can use that little zoom rocker in here. It's helping very much when you are making some videos, because then your video is not so shaky, because you are making just a little tiny move with your palm, zoom in or zoom out, and you have great movement in here. So that power zoom was also very nice feature for me. And the one thing, I don't know, maybe it's not important for much of people, for a lot of people, but this lens has quite professional look. Look at this, it's quite nice, it's dark, it looks steady and good. And when you will mount it on your camera, I will do it now, just wait for a second. Look at this, how it looks. I think that it looks very nice. It's looking professional, and it's of course a lot bigger than the kit lens, but when you will go somewhere with something like that, I think that it will look much better than you will go there just with a kit lens. With a kit lens which is quite small like that, and you are just looking a little bit more professional, and you have a big piece of glass in the front. It looks very nice, and you have something that you can stand behind this camera, and when you are shy, so you have something to cover you if you are shy, and it just looks very good. So that's what I was going to talk about this lens. I recommend this lens, I like this lens, I'm using this lens a lot. It's very good for portrait, it's very good for all around. So I think, yes, that's the lens to go. And thank you for watching this video, and don't mind subscribing, liking, and comment below. Thank you very much. See ya, guys.